So how do we develop athleticism in our young athletes? I think there's 3 points we need to look at. The first one is going to be movement first. It's the first point, and it's the first thing we need to think about. When we look at movement in sport, we rotate, we throw, we jump, we hop, we skip, we change direction. There's linear speed, there's balance, there's stability. We need to think about all those movements and how we can develop them so that we can make our athletes better. And I think 3 things we need to think about within those movements is the intensity we do those movements and how that will transfer to sport, the volume that we need to do those movements and how it will transfer to the sport we play, and also the load. Within that, we also want to think about what plane we're moving on, whether it's laterally, diagonally, forwards, backwards, upwards. It's important that every athlete knows how to do each one of those skills at different intensities, volumes, loads within those planes, because every sport needs them. And that's why it's important we need to develop them within all of those variables. The second point I want to make is keeping things fun, especially with our young athletes. We're trying to create buy-in. We don't want it to be a chore. We want it to be fun. We want them to be excited to come to these types of things. And fun could just be choosing a drill that they don't even know that they're doing change direction properly, but we can see that it's happening just because the drill facilitates it. The third point I want to make is consistency, not just doing things off season. We want athletes to develop these skills even in season, and it can be done. And it's important that we do it all year round and for years, right? And I think that leads me to wrapping up to, we need to make sure that when we're trying to develop athleticism, that we're moving fast, we're jumping high, and we're moving fast in different planes often and consistently.